Warning, this video may contain content that is disturbing and sensitive to some viewers, but just remember one thing. If you see something, say something. There are many different types of elder abuse, but it is shown that 10% of our elderly population are victims of abuse. Only 1 in 14 incidents are reported, and it's shown that elders who have been abused have a 300% higher risk of death. Self-neglect. The National Adult Protective Services Association defines self-neglect as an adult's inability due to physical or mental impairment to perform essential self-care. If an elder is unable to take care of oneself, then their living conditions are likely to plummet along with their health. Some of the warning signs of self-neglect are poor personal hygiene, poor medication management, signs of dehydration and malnutrition, unsanitary or very unclean living quarters, unpaid bills or utility shutoffs, or lack of adequate food. The incidence and prevalence of self-neglect is not exactly known because 15 states do not mandate the reporting of this form of mistreatment. Although 2 national studies reported that the prevalence of self-neglect is between 39 and 50% among adult protective service clients. Physical abuse. The National Council of Aging defines physical abuse as a means of inflicting physical pain or injury upon an older adult. Physical abuse may range from being slapped, punched, and kicked to cigarette burns and even inappropriate use of restraints. The prevalence of physical abuse in elders is about 1.6%, but it's on the rise and there are many unreported cases. A random sample of 452 elders in a Michigan nursing home revealed that some 24% of elders reported at least one physical abuse incident. Some of these injuries may even result in death. Financial abuse. The illegal or improper use of an elder's funds, property, or assets. The incidence is 5.2% and the prevalence is around 4%, but a large amount of cases go unreported, and only 1 in every 44 cases are reported. Examples of financial exploitation include stealing an older adult's cash, withdrawing money from their bank account, forcing or tricking them to sign checks, cashing the victim's disability or retirement checks using their credit cards without permission, transferring property deeds, misusing their power of attorney, or even identity theft. If you become concerned, go over and knock on the door. Many people do not take this step because they don't want to intrude. Law enforcement and social services cannot be there every time. Your help is needed, and it may be safer for the person to accept help from you rather than an agency or law enforcement. Remember, if you see something, say something. You can call Adult Protective Services or call 911 if it's an emergency.